it's reggae. It's reggae, but we're adding the word psychedelic to it because it's definitely that kind of reggae that kind of invites you to look inside, let's say.
Hey everyone, what's poppin'? My name is AK, and today we are here with Sie7e's, Puerto Rican 2011 Latin Grammy Award winner for Best New Artist. How are you?
I'm grateful. I'm alive. The rest is just negotiable, I guess.
And so, Sie7e's, how would you describe your music?
Right now, my music, I'd say it's we're calling it it's reggae. It's reggae, but we're adding the word psychedelic to it because it's definitely that kind of reggae that kind of invites you to look inside, let's say.
So that's what I wanted to get into, the term psychedelic reggae, right?
Okay.
So can you explain that a little bit further?
Well, yeah. This album is actually, for us, it was, in many ways, my life is before and after this album, right? The songs were honest, totally, completely, painfully honest. And we wanted the album to be the same way. We wanted it to be, these songs that came out for this album are putting together this conversation that is making you meditate or inviting you to meditate, to look inside. And we're also talking about the music industry, and we're talking about love, of course, and we're talking about sex looked at from a spiritual way, I'd say. And it also talks about our relationship with Mother Earth and how we are part of the problem and we don't know it and we don't realize it, right? And how we should really ask ourselves the right questions, especially now, right?
Awesome. And I think that feeling of just wanting to express naturally what is occurring, I think transcends, right? Because I want to move on to the song Café con Canela. Can you talk to us about that song?
Yeah, Café con Canela. It's like the first. It's the second track, but it's the first song in the album, right? The first track is kind of like one of these little jams I mentioned. Café con Canela is like the first song in the album, and it's the sweetest. It's a sweet reggae music song. It's simple and it doesn't want to be complex. It's a song that's not trying to impress you in any way, but it's giving you such a direct message, right? It's a what I call a true love song, right? And the chorus says, puede que no sea lo mejor para ti, tú no seas lo mejor para mí, pero yo te elegí, tú me elegiste a mí. I may not be perfect for you, you may not be perfect for me, but I chose you and you chose me, and you chose me. It's that simple. So, it's not perfect, but it's worth it, right?
Yeah, I think like you said, like the real, raw, old school type of love, I think that's a beautiful message.
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you for appreciating it.
So I wanted to talk about your trajectory as an artist. As you look back to when you first started, what do you think has been your growth as an artist?
I don't know if the word is growth. It's just, you can call it evolution, but it's change. It's change, and I think it's random. I don't think it's an upwards thing. It's just random. We're just spinning in circles until we stop, And so therefore my music has to kind of reflect it.
Awesome. And lastly, is there a message that you have for the audience of maybe hope, of love, of peace, especially during these times?
Definitely. Love one another. Be empathic. Feel it. It doesn't matter where we're from, what accent we have, how dark or light your skin is, or whatever part of your body is. It doesn't matter. We are stardust. That's really what we are. It's scientific. This is not metaphysical BS. This is real. We are electricity. That's what we are, and we should vibe together, right? We're magnetic. We should vibe together. So let's love each other. Let's forget these things that past generations taught us that we really need to get rid of. They taught us racism. They taught us all these isms that we need to get rid of. And they also taught us that we have to make money no matter what. And there are people still racing to become millionaires and billionaires if the world doesn't end. So let's please first make sure the world doesn't end. Let's love each other. Let's take care of everything. Let's recycle. Let's consume locally. Let's eat what grows from the earth. and hopefully we'll make better decisions, you know. And so my message of peace and love is it's a practical message of peace and love, right? It's like, love one another and prove it. Do it in your everyday life. There's small decisions you make every day that could make a big difference. You just need to find them. You need to look into it and find them.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a good one, and thank you for your time.